All right, let us continue this transmission by asking each and every one of you to relax and become very comfortable in your chairs. Let go of the concerns of the day. Begin to breathe gently and easily, and allow yourself to continue to do so as your lights dim and your music rises, and let yourself drift into a dreamlike state while you remain focused on the center of the holotope. And allow all the different patterns of light and color to enter through your eyes and work their way along your neurological net and all the different pathways of your brain and your body, and allow yourself to feel that energy like a warm caress, allowing you to relax more and more deeply into yourselves. And as you continue to breathe, and as you continue to see and gaze upon the center of the holotope, and all the lines of light and patterns that are radiating and emanating from the center, allow yourself to see all of these as shards of a shattered mirror, reflecting in each and every small geometric shape described and defined and bordered by the lines as another piece of the mirror reflecting back to you another angle of your being. Some angles and some reflections may look very similar. Some angles and reflections may look very different, but they are all reflections of you. All reflections of your consciousness. All reflections of your being. All reflections of your spirit, reflections of your soul, reflections of your oversoul, reflections of you as all that is. Seeing itself in all the reflections, experiencing itself in all the ways that it can, from all the perspectives, all the experiences. Allow yourself to gaze at the glittering array in this mirror of reflections and all the symbology, all the representations. It is a map of the cosmos and a map of your consciousness. It charts the course through all the different parallel expressions and realities, all the different frames that are within the structure of existence itself. But you can decide which path to take. Allow your state of being to guide you like a rudder through these waters, the infinite variables of infinite parallel reality experiences, infinite reflections back to you of all the probabilities, all that is relevant for you to experience in the themes that you are exploring. It is a mirror that illuminates and reveals more and more of who you are to yourself. Gaze upon it. Gaze upon your reflection. Gaze upon the multitude of reflections in all of the shards in the mirror. For with each new shard, with each new shattering, you expand and expand and expand and see that many more glistening reflections, that many more glittering representations of your consciousness, that many more ways that consciousness has of expressing itself within you, that many more doorways through which you can walk, that many more opportunities to experience yourself in a number of different ways. Infinite choices, infinite experiences, infinite ways of being. Breathe them all in deeply. They are yours. They are within you. They are you. You contain the mirror in which you are reflecting back to yourself. It is all within your consciousness. Consciousness is self-awareness. Consciousness is the result of the reflection that you are aware that you exist. The one The homogeneous one has no reflection, has no experience, has no awareness of itself. But within that one, there is that portion of itself that does know itself. For the one is all, the one is everything. And even though the one as the one knows not itself, within that one, within the everything that it is the all that is aware, that is self-aware, that sees the reflection, that knows itself because it sees the other. For without the idea of another, there is no idea of self. And therefore it is that reflective quality of consciousness that actually allows it to express itself as consciousness, as awareness, as self-awareness. Because of that dichotomy, because of that reflection. That is consciousness. So allow yourself to become aware of more and more and more as you are shown the different reflections of your being, as you walk through life, as you view the faces and the eyes of the souls of all the beings around you, as you pass them by, as they enter your life, as you gaze upon them, even just for a moment, even a glance. They are reflections walking by, like you are standing in the center of a hall of mirrors, looking at your reflection from all the different angles that you can, from the side, from above, below, behind, left, right, up, down, back and forth, in and out. They are all reflections of you, though they may look very different. Allow yourself to stand in that hall of mirrors in the center of the holotope and see stretched out to infinity all the different angles, in all the different panes of glass, in all the different reflecting shards of the mirror of infinity that reflects back to you over and over and over and over again all the ways in which you can experience who you are, how you are, what you are. Breathe that in deeply, gently. And know that everywhere you set your sights, you are seeing another version of you, whether it be a human or not, whether it be what you call animate or not. It is all in the mirror of your consciousness. It is all a reflection of your consciousness, and thus revealing to you more clearly that you are not just human. You are many things. You can express yourself this way, but you're also expressing yourself through all the reflections that you create in your experience, in your consciousness, in your version of your reality, of your universe, of your multiverse, of your infinite experience of self. So as you thus allow yourself to interact, support, love, and serve all the reflections, you're serving yourself and supporting yourself as well, because everything that you are willing to give is reflected back in the way that you need it, in the way that will allow you to continue to give, in the way that will allow you to continue to experience joy and excitement and passion and love and creativity in your lives. And you are worth it, and you deserve it. It is what you're made of. This experience is what you're made of. Self-reflectivity, self-awareness, experience. These are all happening within you. Make the most of them, cherish them, honor them, live them fully. That is all you need to do. Be yourself, the true self, as fully as you can. That is all you need to do. Be your true self. Do not fear. You don't need to react. There is nothing to be afraid of. Everything you will discover will be something you need to know about yourself, something you need to know to be more of who you prefer to be. There is no wasted information. There is no wasted experience. There is no wasted time. There is no wasted space. You fill it all. It is within you, and it fills you. Allow all that is relevant for you to express itself in life in the automatic way of the self-organizing principle of synchronicity, so that you may flow, so that you may feel the driving engine of passion that moves you forward, so that you may feel the path of least resistance that allows you to flow effortlessly through life, experiencing also all the interconnections of all the different ways and expressions of excitement and passion that are relevant for you to express in your life. And honor the reflective mirror that may reveal within your consciousness that which may be out of alignment with your true vibration, so that you can recognize it as such and let that framework go and add that energy to your excitement so that you may continue to expand and be supported in all the ways that are relevant for you to be supported, to allow you to continue to do what it is that you prefer to do as you. Being true to yourself, to know thyself, to be thyself. Even though you have been taught that this may be the most challenging thing there is, the most challenging thing is to be someone that you're not. Let go of the resistance to your natural self and you will flow. Surrender to that flow. For in surrendering, you are not giving up control. You are surrendering to the control you already have. The current of creation carries you forth, and it carries you unerringly exactly where you need to be, exactly when you need to be there. Go with the flow. Trust the current. It knows what you need. It knows where to take you. It knows where you need to go. It knows where all the riches are. It knows what you need to find. It knows what you need to discover. And it knows that you need and deserve to experience all of that in joy and love. You deserve it. You are made of it. So you deserve that portion of yourselves, to reclaim that portion of yourselves that is love and deservability and worthiness. You deserve to reclaim that. And remember that it is your birthright. It is your right of existence to know that. Take a deep breath in and make this truth your own, and let it out into your reality so that it may manifest in perfect timing and become visible to you when you match its frequency. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And take another deep breath in and hold it, and hold it, and let this concept crystallize within you and blow it out so that it fills the entire environment and atmosphere of your reality and your consciousness, and glitters like the stars of space, gleaming light. You are a reflection of light. You are a reflection of existence. You are it and it is you. You are us and we are you. We are all that is together. All that is. Allow yourself to continue to breathe easily, and allow yourself to know that you are now open to receive whatever works for you, whatever you need when you need it. You do not need to ask for more. All you need to be is in a state of gratitude and appreciation for what you already have. And that will allow you to manifest everything else you need. For only in that state can the things that are relevant for you manifest in the way that works for you perfectly. For they are designed for you are unique, and they will come to you in the unique way that you can use them. Know yourself, be yourself, and you can stand firmly and confidently in the wake and the face of anyone who says differently. Anyone who contradicts what you know to be true for you will be nothing more than a soft wind. For you will be transparent to it, for it has nothing to do with you, and its vibration will pass through you and will help you know yourself that much more deeply, who you truly are, in peace and love and joy. Continue to breathe easily and deeply, floating now as your lights dim, as your music softens, and stay in the dim void, in the darkness, the velvety darkness. Let it surround you. Float in it, dream in it, be in it, and let it be in you. Drift in the dream, gently, softly. Open up to all the probabilities that are relevant for you, and allow your lives to be enriched with love, unconditional love. Relax, breathe easy, be at peace. Our unconditional love.
Hello, Tadeo.
Nania.
So we have lots of great questions from our viewers.
All right.
So the first one is, this person is asking, I believe you've mentioned that we will not be able to see the other train tracks somewhere around the year 2050. As there is a high probability of having a mass contact event between 2026 and 2027, how will the realities who do not experience contact perceive this event? Will they look back on this instance in a similar way we look back on the Roswell event, very much in denial?
It depends on the person. There is still an opportunity in the upcoming events to have a particular perspective of it, or no perspective at all, not even knowing that it's happening. There is still the possibility of a range of reactions to it because you are still seeing other people's choices. So for a while, different people will respond or react in different ways or not even be aware that it's happening. These things will start slowly, in phases, subtly, and not everyone on your planet may even be aware that it's occurring. But the different reactions from those that become aware of it may also exhibit a wide range from acceptance to disbelief to total non-acceptance. So again, there is still time for people to make choices about how they relate to the idea of open contact, and you will see a number of different reactions and responses to any particular UFO events or contact events for a few years to come.
Okay. This person says, I was wondering if the first major contact event will happen in dream form. I feel like more people would be open to the idea of it since they are in a dream state. I'm aware that a lot of people are already making contact while dreaming and just don't remember it. But will we have a dream we remember which will unlock the door to making physical contact?
That is a high probability. It is common in first contact scenarios in many civilizations, including a high probability in yours, that the idea of widespread open contact will be experienced en masse in dreams before it occurs in physical reality.
Very interesting. Will open contact happen on a large scale, visible to everyone, ensuring that no one is left out?
No, because again, there are those who may choose not to experience it. It will happen for those who are willing and open to experience such a thing. So again, the scale of it will happen in phases, will unfold in phases, and those who are open to the vibration will experience certain aspects of it, and this will change over time and broaden over time. But there will be those who are simply unwilling to experience such things, and we have to respect that. Therefore, vibrationally, they will simply not be capable of participating in the experiences that others may be open to experiencing.
And what will be the impact on those with religious beliefs when we establish open contact? Will they resist, or will you assist them in gaining a deeper understanding of Jesus and God?
We will assist where we can, where people are willing and open to receive assistance. Again, there will be a range of responses and reactions based on people's beliefs, be they positive and or negative. And again, this range of responses and reactions will still exist for quite some time as you process what is going on, as you work through things and determine for yourselves which track you ultimately prefer to be on.
And how are you feeling regarding the current UAP issues with the US government? Will we make progress soon for disclosure and contact?
You are making progress. The term soon is relative. But again, progress will be made in a number of different ways, not even necessarily so much by your government, although there will come a time when they understand that there really is no other choice but to reveal what they know, at least to a large degree. Because the movements that exist in the public domain will have advanced farther at a certain point than the government's abilities to interact and expose the information that they are aware of. So it will happen as a multifaceted approach from different corners of different public interests and different public activities, and come together at a certain timing, again, through the window over the next decade or so.
And since it's the year one of Countdown to Contact, can you tell us more about the ET races that we could encounter, like Sasani, Pleiadian, Yael?
Again, it is most likely that those most similar to you, such as the Pleiadian civilizations, will be among the first that you will experience when open contact begins in earnest. Hybrid civilizations you will experience. Yael will likely be first because they will be the ones bringing the hybrid children to Earth eventually. My civilization, the Sasani, will not necessarily be first, but we will be in the mix further down the line, as well as other civilizations.
You've mentioned that a lot of ET races use similar ship types. We could, of course, reach out telepathically, but are there also physical differences in the ships we would notice, for example, between the triangular ships Pleiadian, Yael, Sasani use?
Well, again, yes, of course. You have witnessed many different types of ships that have many different kinds of functions. And different civilizations usually have types of ships that are relevant for them. A lot of civilizations will use the saucer-shaped ships. Many will use triangular-shaped ships. There is a kind of exchange that does exist between civilizations of some of the technologies. And so the use of different kinds of ships has become more mixed over time, with different civilizations acquiring the technologies of other civilizations. Many will use the cylindrical mothercraft or city ships because that is a convenient form, although some will also be spherical. But again, you can't always necessarily tell what civilization now because of the mixing of technologies. Though for the most part, Pleiadians will retain the idea of the classic saucer shape as you understand it, and our civilization and many hybrids will retain the general use of triangular ships because that is what is representative of our general technology.
And regarding extraterrestrial writing that some people see on the ship's exterior, when seeing the ships up close, what is that writing for?
The writing exists as a mark for the identification of ships in terms of their function. And it is, in a sense, read as a code vibrationally that is telepathically received by those who are sensitive to it to understand the function of the ship and its nature in terms of how it is telepathically connected to those piloting the ships. It is a kind of a signature vibration that contains a lot of information that others can download, so to speak, to understand the identity of the ship, the function of the ship, the function of the crew, the mission they are on. The writing can even change from time to time.
This person is curious about the energy and frequency where we will have first contact. This person says, I feel like I'm personally ready for that contact with ETs. Can you speak a little more on how we can embody, accelerate, and integrate for first contact?
Follow the formula as precisely as you can, as often as you can, to accelerate your vibration and make you more vibrationally compatible with the idea of contact.
And what are some suggestions for practicing how to change or alter our frequency to match those of entities like yourself? Will it be necessary in order to communicate during first contact?
Follow the formula.
Okay. This person is asking, is it possible for or probable for some of us to witness humanity becoming an honorary part of the Galactic Alliance? At 21 years old, I'm hopeful that the advancement in technology and healthcare might make it a reality within my lifetime.
Yes, as long as an individual doesn't choose to leave the planet during the time of open contact, those, especially of a younger age, are highly likely to experience the idea of open contact and a relatively large chunk of the full spectrum of contact over time.
Okay. For me, this first contact is not really a science event or a fruition of a science fiction dream. It is a cultural event, sociologic, like in the film Close Encounter of the Third Kind. Can you speak to this?
It is a sociological event, first and foremost, because it will alter your entire society. And you must alter your entire society on your own in order to make yourselves more compatible with the idea of contact. So the idea is it is less scientific, although there will be some technological elements to it, some technological exchange, knowledge exchange, so on and so forth, knowledge given, technological ideas given and shared. But it is first and foremost a sociological event, yes. Your entire society, those that are willing and open, those that are shifting in the direction of open contact, will be very different from your society of today. So the idea is that, yes, primarily it is sociological.
Okay, and the idea of humans organizing for contact. In what shapes or form would you suggest or inspire humans to organize themselves so they can globally have a more joyful and exciting open contact experience?
Some of that type of information will be being delivered in upcoming transmissions that have to do with what we are preparing you for now. As we said, this is Countdown to Contact Year 1, and we will begin to make certain suggestions for actions and behavioral changes in members of your society that have to do with what we are terming the Interstellar Alliance Sociological Experiment. And it will be delivered to you in a variety of steps over time in the upcoming year. So some of those suggestions will be forthcoming in the upcoming transmissions.
You've recommended putting up a picture of an alien in our windows. I've had little children, and in speaking to them about contact, I'm not sure they're ready to see an alien in the window. Do you have other suggestions for the little ones?
Depending upon their age, your children are already exposed to many representations of ETs and other kinds of beings in their programming on television and in movies. You can simply be creative and imaginative and choose representations that you deem to be, shall we say, cuter than average, so that children can relate to them and use those instead.
Okay. And when contact is made, what reactions do you anticipate from us?
Again, there will be a range of responses and reactions depending upon belief systems, willingness to be open or not to the idea that you are not alone, willingness to be open to the idea of the kind of changes that would have to occur within you as individuals and within all of you as a society. So again, there will be a range of reactions and responses, and this is what we anticipate will occur at first.
And what qualities make us the best candidates for open contact?
Love, peace, creativity, imagination, and a willingness to be your true selves, a willingness to raise your vibration, a willingness to expand your consciousness, a willingness to connect to all that is in a variety of ways.